All right, so I'm going to go over the area model. The area model is based on the premise that area of any shape is length times width, or a rectangle or square. Don't forget, area is the inside of something. So if you want to tile your floor, if you wanted to paint a wall, wanted to plant grass, that's area. It's this stuff that's in the inside. Perimeter is the outside, okay? And then volume we're learning this year is a three-dimensional shape, how much something takes up. So we're talking about the area model now. And the area model of multiplication of fractions, what we've been doing the last couple of days, is nothing more than just multiplying the two sides of a shape, of a square, and then looking at the overlaps. So if I was going to do the area model for 2/3 times 1/4, what I'm going to do is I'm going to label my sides. This is 2/3, and we'll do 1/4. Make believe these are acres, and I'm a farmer, and I have a plot of land that's 2/3 of an acre by 1/4 of an acre. We have to realize that, from here to here is 1 acre, okay? And then from here to here is also an acre. I know it's not a square, but make believe it is a square. And that's another acre. So, the area model, I'm going to split my area into thirds going down. And I'm going to shade in 2/3 of them. There's my 2/3. Remember, to go from here to here was 1 acre. I'm only going to here, 2/3. Now I'm going to split my shape the other way into fourths, because that's my denominator. I split into thirds here. That was my denominator. I'm going to split into fourths going horizontal. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to shade in 1 entire fourth. And that's my area model. I'm first going to look at how many pieces are now in my whole. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 is my denominator because really I have a 4 by 3 shape, and 4 times 3 is 12. And I'm going to count the ones that are double shaded, the overlap colors. Any ones that have double shaded is the ones that I have, the ones that make up my area. So this guy's double shaded with green and blue, and this guy's double shaded with green and blue. So 2/12 is the area of the land I have, which makes sense because I only have this 2/3 of land wide by this 1/4 of an acre long. So really, this is the only land I have right here. The rest of the stuff that I'm going to shade in black is not mine. Because my property, like the problem said, was 2/3 by 1/4. The answer was 2/12. So to recap, I made a square. I shaded in, I broke my square into thirds and then into fourths the opposite way. I shaded in what I had, and I looked at what was double shaded. Let's do another one. This one we'll do 2/5 by 3/4. 2/5 by 3/4. So I have a property that is 2/5 of an acre wide and 3/5 of an acre long. 2/5, 3/4. I'm going to break this into fourths, going this way. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to shade in 3 of them. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. Now I'm going to break into fifths, going opposite. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to shade in 2/5. Notice how I go completely down. I shaded an entire fifth. Now, I'm going to look for what's double shaded. I'm going to count how many squares I have altogether in my entire area. I have a 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 20 squares altogether, and the ones that are double shaded are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6/20 is the area of my field. 6/20 of an acre. which makes sense. Let's recap. I only have 2/5 of an acre here by 3/4 of an acre this way. So everything else over here is not my property. So I can't count that. Really, it's just what's in here. It's this amount right here. So that's the area model with, fraction times fraction. We can still do an area model with mixed number times a fraction, or even, mixed number times a mixed number. Like I said before, you might not see area models a lot, but it's still pretty important that you understand how they work. So I'm going to show you one example of it. What if I had 1 1/4 of an acre by 2/5? Make believe that's what my acreage is, and so it's obviously not going to be a square. It's going to be more of a rectangle. And this is my 2/5 of an acre, and this is my 1 1/4 of an acre. I'm going to split my area going vertical into fifths, because that's my denominator. Fifths. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to shade in 2 of them. And there you go. Really, that's my property right here. Only 2/5 of an acre. And then, now I have 1 1/4. I need to split this in half, because I have 1 full acre and then another 1/4 of another one. So from here to here is 1 acre, and then from here to here is another acre. I'm going to split them into fourths, because that's my denominator. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to shade in 1 whole acre. That's what it tells me to have, 1 1/4. 1 whole acre. There's my whole acre, and then 1/4 of the next one. And as you can see, my land is just right here. My denominator is going to come from the amount just in 1 whole. This is 1 whole acre. How many pieces are in all together? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And how many 20ths are filled in all together? I have double shaded. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My double shaded comes from this area. And there were 10 20ths shaded in. So really I have half an acre of property.